Hey everybody, I am Adventure Steve, and I was sitting here editing a video that I made yesterday. I went out and I practiced with my DJI Mini 4 Pro. It's got a feature on here that I was wanting to try, and I've been putting together these clips this morning, and I'm like super impressed with the DJI auto follow. So what I've done is I've set my drone up to auto follow me, and I just can't believe how good of a job that it does. Now, it's always good to go out and get some practice in before you actually want to use something like this. So I had never done it, so I wanted to go out and just practice. So I went out to the beach, no one out there to bother me, and started trying to figure this thing out. And immediately I ran into a little problem. I couldn't figure out how to actually make it auto follow. So I had to use the superior brain thing, and it didn't take me long to figure out. But the feature's not available unless your drone is flying. So I thought that was a little bit weird, but that's the way they've got it set up. So if you want to use the auto follow, you have to set it up after your drone is in the air, and you can set it up to follow a person or a vehicle. So once I got that figured out, everything else was a piece of cake. I simply just drew a box around myself, hit go, and just started walking randomly. And I had no idea exactly how the drone would track me. Now, the thing that I really liked is I could move any way. It would do random. It would go high, it would go low, it would do circles, it would get in front of me, it would get behind me. I could never walk along with the controller trying to control all of that on my own. I just couldn't do it and make it turn out this good. So this is an amazing feature. Some of you, you probably use drone footage in a lot of your videos. I use it from time to time. Probably will use it a lot more now that I got this Mini 4 Pro. Another thing about this drone is you can't hear it. It is so silent. It's right over my head. I can't even hear it, especially with the waves there, but it's quiet. And a lot of times you may see me look at the controller. It's in my hand there, in my left hand as I'm walking. I don't know where the drone's at because I can't hear it. I can't see it unless it's casting a shadow on the sand. So a lot of times I don't know where it's at. So I kind of glance at the controller. And you can set the parameters. You can set it for how far away from you want it to be, how high you want it to be. So those are parameters that they do give you some leeway in setting this thing. But right here, it's just following behind me. And I just looked right then. I just looked at the controller because I didn't know where it was at. It was that close to me and I couldn't hear it. So this is an amazing feature. So I think on my next test, I'm going to take my e-bike and ride it down the beach and see how it follows a vehicle, how fast it'll go. But I think based on this, it's going to work just fine. This was a fun little test to do just to see what the capabilities were. So if you are putting drone footage in your videos, this might be something for you to look into. Like I said, I could never have done all this so smoothly on my own by walking and looking at the controller. So that's going to about wrap up this video. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you soon in the next video.